I have heard Tinubu speak, and trust me, you probably will hate him more if they allow him to talk to you directly, like my brother just suggested. But it's a good idea. Hello there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I took one call there. I probably didn't. So I'll take this. Hello there.
Yes, sir.
Good idea. Hello there.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. You are live now. Yeah, please.
My name is Tunde Bello. I'm calling in from Dallas, Texas.
Satunde
Uh,
Bello from Dallas. Yes, sir, please.
yes, sir. And we appreciate you a lot, and we will continue to appreciate you for exposing everything that is happening in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Despite being at work, I wait till this time to go live every day since I've started your program.
God bless
Why
you.
did I say that?
Please.
Before I started coming to your program, I was always listening to this man called Awikonko.
Mm.
I don't know, maybe you
Oh,
know
I
who
do
I'm
very
talking
well.
about.
Hmm.
Yeah. So when he was against Obasanjo, against some people, then and about Yoruba nation, we thought he was really sincere.
Mm.
But like a week now, if I listen to your program, I'll go back to listen to his program to compare and contrast the two. Number one, I'm Yoruba, like I always tell anybody, but we don't expect the type of incitation that
Mm.
man is inciting the Yoruba nation against Nigeria.
Mm.
He talked about Wole Soyinka, he talked about Obide, he talked about seeing UN vehicles in Nigeria, that maybe those UN vehicle war will start. Anybody who calls, we should remember somebody should not be Igbo and said he's over. We have
Mm.
Yorubas who even in Dallas here, who are Obas
That's true.
everywhere all over the world. Sorry to take your time. Such
Oh, no,
people
no, no.
should
It's
be
your
called.
time. You are using your time. I don't want to
No,
interrupt you. Please continue.
yeah, don't help in breaking or man Nigeria. One,
Mm.
two. As an information technologist, hello,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm all ears.
Yeah, as an information technologist,
Yes, sir.
if you go apart from Obi staying in London before, if you go into any foreign country,
Hmm.
you will have to do your fingerprint
That's right.
before you are allowed to go in.
That's
Let's
right.
say as a citizen. I don't know, maybe Obi is a citizen or not. But if you are not even a citizen, they will check your passport. So why am I saying that? Is UK compromised
Hmm.
or not? Because how will somebody, let's even say Nigerian government is compromised. Nigerian government, since APC is in power, can use immigration service to get the same Peter Obi's passport, different picture, the same age, the same A number, something, something.
Yeah,
But
that's
will UK, somebody who has spent a decade there, will UK not? I'm beginning to think is UK because their prime minister is even one of the first to congratulate Atuaju.
hmm
Then two, this woman who just left, I can't remember her name, who just left as
Oh,
UK
the High
ambassador.
Commissioner to yeah. I mean
Yeah,
something Katrina or
if you
something. I can't
see,
remember much of her name too.
yeah, if you see most of the
I
events
think it's
that
sorry, sir,
APC does,
Katilian Liang, something Liang. I remember
yeah,
now.
Kateria or something. If you see most events that APC does in Abuja, she's always there.
I know.
Even from a very reliable source, APC personally sponsored her send off party. I have friends who are APC who were involved in the arrangement of that thing.
Wow.
Then three, if you say Peter Obi is bad, it's not. I voted for Peter Obi quite right, but why all this propaganda? Remember, FFK said that they dare Obi should leave the country.
That's right.
That Obi should leave the country. So is that the plan that they planned? If he leaves the country, he should be embarrassed or arrested in UK. I
I
think
think so.
we should go past all this as if we are campaigning.
Like
Are
you
we
are
still
still back into
campaigning?
campaigning, yeah, witch hunting, setting yourselves on all of that stuff,
Yeah.
and all this
This
coming
thing
from
will
the
still
winner.
come back. Yeah, this shame will still come back to us as Nigerians.
And that's exactly what APC is not paying attention to. They may think it's a game. They call it strategy. It's a game. But every of these games they are doing right now is going to hurt Nigeria and Nigeria image in the long run. But
okay, sir, look at something that happens now. Look at the issue. You've tried different ways. You've tried, it's not working. You're trying to destabilize the Labour Party secretariat. Let me tell you something. Aslam, the suspended youth leader in Labour Party, Aslam Aragbe, was my coursemate in ABU Zaria. He was NAN's president. That's the same way Aslam has been behaving since Zaria Day. Anywhere there is money, that is where you see. Let's stop all this bullshit and let Nigeria move forward once and for all.
People are begging them not to blow up Nigeria. I said, have you not seen that they have actually set the whole landmine everywhere? They will blow up Nigeria if nobody stops them. If they are not stopped,
finally,
they will blow up.
Finally,
yes, sir.
Are you aware that today the delegates in Imo State, Labour Party delegates in Imo State, going for primary of gubernatorial, they've kidnapped most of them? What is happening?
Wow.
Please, we appreciate your program and we will continue to appreciate you. Congratulations on your new car, and how is Madam's health now? For you to know that we watch your program. God bless you.
Thank you so much for all of that. That's so very much kind of you. I appreciate. So here we go. Another caller on the line. Hello there.
Find out.
Hello, ma.
Hello, Mr. Mayegun.
Hello, ma. Our lady. How are you?
Kálẹ́ o, ọkùnrin ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Yeah. Foríjì mi o.
Ẹ máa kú iṣẹ́, Olúwa máa bá mi wà pẹ̀lú yín.
Àmín.
Gbogbo ohun tẹ́ bá dáwọ́lé á yọrí sí rere.
Àmín.
Gbogbo ọkọ̀ tẹ́ ń tù yìí kò ní dákú mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmín o.
Mo gbádùn ètò yín gan-an. Mo ti ń wá láti bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ látọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́. Ṣe rí ìrìn àjò tẹ́ wà yìí, ayé ò ní ṣẹ́yìn lórí o lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmín o.
Ẹ ti ń enlighten gbogbo àgbáyé sí ìmọ́lẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ ní kú.
Àmín.
Ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí lọ́rọ̀ election Nigeria. Màá fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa pátápátá ká fọwọ́ lẹ́rán ká máa wò wọ́n. Nítorí pé Ọlọ́run ní ohun tó fẹ́ ṣe fún Nàìjíríà. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣáwọ́ ò mọ̀. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe là ń wò. Torí pé Ọlọ́run gbọ́ ẹnu yín sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin gangan fúnra yín ẹ̀ mọ̀. Àwọn nǹkan tí ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀, tí irú èmi yìí ò mọ̀, mo mọ̀ látara yín. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo àgbáyé kó máa gbọ́ mi lálẹ́ yìí. Ṣé rí àwọn ọmọ ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire alátẹnujẹ pọ̀ jù nú wa. Alátẹnujẹ. Máa jó lọ mò ń wẹ̀ yẹn, òun ló pọ̀ jù lára wa. Ní 2019 mo sọ kíní kan fún àwọn tí a jọ ń gbé. Ìlú Germany lèmi ń gbé o. Mo sọ fún wọn wípé tí ẹ bá mọ̀ pé Buhari ń ṣe dáadáa, kí lẹ wá ṣe nílùú òyìnbó? Kí ló dé tẹ́ jókòó sí Nàìjíríà? Nígbà tí Tinubu náà tún débẹ̀ yìí, àti jà. Tí mo ní, okay, Tinubu ti wọlé inú yín dùn and jubilate, ó yá relocate padà sí Nàìjíríà. Àwa tá a mọ̀ wípé Tinubu ò sí as a messiah to Nàìjíríà, àwa máa dúró síbí.
A máa fàdúrà ránṣẹ́
sí wọn. Ṣé Ọlọ́run máa fi ṣe? A máa fàdúrà ránṣẹ́ sí wọn. Gbogbo wọn kó ọmọ wọn jáde. Okay, àwọn kan ṣe gbàwé lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Ó yẹ relocate.
Wọ́n celebrate ẹ̀ bí àwọn ń lọ lóyìnbó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n fi Nàìjíríà lẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Mo sọ fún ọmọ nítorí wípé ẹ léèyàn tó wà Nàìjíríà mọ́ àbí. Ẹ ti kọ́ mọ́ àtìyàwó ẹ ti kó wá bí. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí wípé inú wọn dùn, ẹ máa sọ fún wọn pé relocate. Tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ Tinubu dénúdénú, ẹjọ́ lọ ṣèjọba.
Padà sílé kẹjọ lọ.
Káwa dúró síbi káwa wò yìí. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
So, God bless
nítorí
you.
wípé àwọn tí wọn ò fẹ́ràn àwọn tó wà nílé ló pọ̀ jù láàrin àwa tá a wà nílùú òyìnbó.
Àwọn tí ilé ò mọ̀.
Àwọn tí ilé ò dẹ̀ mọ̀.
Wọn mọ̀ yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ẹ sà, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa ṣe kíní kan ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí gangan. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gba wípé ẹ fi Ọlọ́run lẹ̀ jẹ́ kó dá sẹ̀ríà fún wọn fúnra rẹ̀. Àwa náà ò ní sùn o, a máa ké pe Ọlọ́run. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ṣùgbọ́n ṣé rí ìrìn àjò tó wà nílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí? Ọlọ́run ò ní fi ikú pa yín o, máyégún àtẹ̀bí yín.
Àmín o bàbá.
Gbogbo ala máa lajú wa lẹ̀ báyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wò mí tí mò ń wò yìí la máa rí ohun tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Kíkú máa pa kó bá tẹ̀mí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan nu alẹ́ gbọdọ̀.
Àmín Jésù. Obedience Obi kì í ṣe mẹ̀sáyà náà o, ṣùgbọ́n ó máa try agbára tiẹ̀ nítorí wọ́n ti bàálù yẹn jẹ́ débi kí la fẹ́ ṣe. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín clearly, sir. Thank you so much.
Ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Yes, sir.
Iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí. Ayé èṣù ní ìgbà kó lọ́wọ́ yín.
Àmín.
Liberation tẹ̀ ń fún àwọn Yorùbá yìí tẹ̀ ń fún gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Ọkàn wọn á ṣí. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ṣé rí mi ò ní rí fíìlì àwọn nǹkan kan fún yín níbí báyìí, màá pè yín létà. Tẹ́yìn gan máa wò pé Olúwa o. Ṣé rí tí àjálù yẹn bá dé, ẹ̀yin gan ẹ̀ dìde ẹ ké kábíyèsí Olódùmarè ibi tó ń bọ̀ rè.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
Kò ní kàn yín o, kò ní kàn mí, kò ní kàn àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn tó wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà sí rere.
Thank you so much, sir.
Mo sọ fún yín lénìí, ẹ lọ kọ sílẹ̀.
Gbogbo wa la gbọ́ clearly, loud and clear. God bless you, sir. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé another call again.
Amen.
In fact, I am so.
Ẹ ṣé, sir.
Thank you so much. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, hang on there, my caller, if you don't mind. Sorry, one moment. My viewers, okay, I want to kind of. Should I use apology? Because I don't want anybody to feel like, okay, you can't speak your language, okay? But here is something. I will do my best now to give you interpretation of what he said, all right? When we do an open mic conversation, right, it is always expected. And you are free to come on. If I can't interpret what you are saying, then you can speak in your language and you can do also some summary interpretation. You have a choice. You have a chance right now to direct your message directly to your own targeted audience, or if you want it for all of us, keep it in English. Now, that my last caller happened to be a prophet, a man of God who lives in Germany, okay? So he called in to express his disappointment in the people that continue to push Tinubu narratives, especially some of them who live abroad, or those of them who are actually like celebrating their newly granted visa that they are going to leave Nigeria. So if you love Tinubu that much, if you believe that Buhari is doing fine, why are you abroad? Why don't you go back to Nigeria and join them and work with them and make that country greater and all that? But according to him, it is like it is expected to happen. People are going to go through this path, okay? And it is a path of destruction, but they will never believe you until it happens. And it gets to a point where they have to feel their regrets. That's what he believes in. He prayed for me. He loves what I'm doing. He believes that I am contributing my own very great quota into enlightening people, opening up people's mind and all that. That's what he said. And he said that in his own belief and his faith, wherever he's coming, right, for those who have prepared, great. For those who are not, I wish them well. Let's put it that way. And here is my caller. Hello there.
Hello, my good evening.
Sir.
It's Jide from London. How are you, sir?
I am very well, Jide from London. Did I get that right, Baba?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. Just want to comment on one or two things. I'll try not to take too much. A lot of people want to speak tonight.
You have your slot. Go for it, please.
Okay, you know the thing about Peter Obi being stopped in Heathrow when he was exiting. Okay, at least, okay, let's start first. Peter Obi does not carry a diplomatic passport, regardless whether he's a presidential candidate or not. And you know how this country is; they are no respecter of anybody.
No.
if they believe, especially when it comes to identity fraud, they take it very, very seriously.
Right.
So APC, the whole narrative that APC constructed around that what happened, what transpired in people, they all blew it out of proportion. They added Maggi, Ajinomoto, and everything to just make it colorful. Yeah, to make it colorful. There's nothing like detention notes. There's nothing like that. It doesn't make sense. There's nothing like detention note. The man was asked
I was imagining it to myself, right? Is a politically exposed person. So you get, it's not like me and you, even to start with, right? It's not just me and you, especially in the last few months events, okay? But it sounds so skilled and so weird. And I'm just imagining it and it doesn't make any sense to me too. But they actually built so much around that. Indeed.
So it doesn't just make sense. Fraud has been committed using P2B's person and this thing. Those officers, to be fair with them, they are very, very professional. I don't think anybody was compromised. Let's just not think about it. Only in Nigeria we think somebody along that line. Everybody is very, very professional in their job. They did their job, cleared him, and he went on with his journey. And after all, he came in, even attended Jesus' house on Easter Sunday and all that. There was a clip where a Pastor Agu is his name, that he announced him as the president. Everybody was so excited and all that. He came in quietly. So the man reserves the right to travel wherever he goes and be free. And can Tinubu travel anywhere on his own? He's a criminal now. He can't travel anywhere. He's holed up in France. People are saying he's sick. The man is not sick. The man is terrified because he doesn't know he knows what is coming for him in court. He doesn't know how to deal with it. So now they've come up with another bullshit saying that the forfeited 460K decision was against the account in Tinubu's name.
Yes.
It's just like me carrying so much money, and I know that you must declare this sort of money, and I will say, oh, it's not in Jai's name, it's against my name, so therefore I am guilty. The man is in published record. Anybody, even from Nigeria, can access that author. The man dealt in drug and all that. It was a plea bargain. They normally do a plea bargain. He did a plea bargain. He even mentioned people should go back and see that very comprehensive report by David some few months ago. He mentioned some few names. Even one of the names is a very, very important. Is a very I've forgotten his name and all that. He's now even part of the APC. He's one of the APC chieftains. So these people are criminals. All they are doing right now is paying people 3K, 5K every day to infiltrate different social media, to be talking, to be attacking the obedience and all that. So listen, I always say that I'm going to think
be creating all this news and feeding the troll of the APC, who always just want to keep something like talking point as a distraction.
It's all distraction. All I'm just going to say, I'm going to say something to everybody. Please, everybody should hear. If on the 29th, if you're going to work, take a holiday. It's going to be very interesting. You guys are going to see Tinubu is not going to be sworn in. QED. I know it as I know my last name. Tinubu is not. Something dramatic will happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but he's not going to be sworn in. They know it. They know. Listen, people that matter in Nigeria know that if the implication of Tinubu being Nigerian president, Nigeria will finish. But in fact, some people will even start calling Buhari an angel compared to him. So it's not going to happen. Let's not just delude ourselves. It's not going to happen.
Amen to that. So, you know where your point is so valid. I have to go and bring this clip. Do I still have it? Yeah, I do. You see, somebody that got detained for hours. Peter Obi was seen in Nigeria on the 6th of April, where he attended some event in the East. Yeah? And then we woke up the following morning on Easter Sunday, and the first video that came on was this. Hang on, no. Now that means he left Nigeria, probably the last flight. something like maybe the 11 p.m. flight on that Saturday.
Yeah.
Then he came to the UK and he woke up on that Sunday morning, and this video came up. Somebody who has been in detention for hours shouldn't be so ready to be in charge.
He wasn't in any detention.
Now,
they called him, if anything.
Let's look at this, Jide. Look at this video. That morning of Easter Sunday. So, Jide, that makes sense. That your theory makes sense, okay? If he left Nigeria at 11 p.m., probably arrived at Heathrow, like maybe 5 a.m. in the morning, and then when they are doing all the clearance around between 5 and 6, that happened. Then he continued his journey, and he attended the service on Sunday morning. Then that evening, he was back to the Heathrow, same Heathrow, and on Monday morning, he was in Nigeria.
He was back.
So this doesn't make any sense, truly. I get you.
I mean, I've been a victim. I've been a victim of identity fraud before and all that. They take it very seriously. They will, regardless of who you are, they will. They did ask him some questions to clarify. I believe the persons behind this is going to be caught. Well, a lot of revelations are going to come.
We expect to know more as the days comes by or goes by. Okay, Baba. Thank you so much, Jide.
Yeah.
Let me take this one.
Thank you, sir.
Sure, sir. So Jide is right. It makes sense. I mean, like, how could somebody who left Nigeria in the night flight, arrived the UK in the morning, and was still able to attend a church service and other things during the day, and he was back in Nigeria the following morning? How could he be in detention for hours? Okay, interesting. Hello there.
Hi, Mayago.
Hi there, how are you? Sister. How are you?
Good evening. This is my first time of calling you. I'm really, really happy to get through today.
Thank you very much for taking time. Yeah, please.
I just want to say I'm obsessed with your show. I'm obsessed. I need to be home by 8 o'clock to listen to your show. Thank you for enlightening all of us. I'm calling from Kent. The only thing I wanted to say is this. We've been hearing allegations of treason. I don't know, why are we not, in addition to this whole drug case, why are we not amplifying also the fact that this guy was a former US CIA asset? Because it was on this show that I think David came and spoke to us about the cable and the cable documents and all of that. Bro, isn't that treason as well? Is that not a treasonable offense?
It is, and this is one of the reasons why people are saying, if Nigerian security agents, especially the Secret Service and the rest, right, if they mean well for Nigeria, okay, somebody like this shouldn't even get so close to running for office, talk less of him getting so close to taking power. But you know something, man? That statement of him either being compromised and turned, it's like turning a criminal into an asset that they believe that they could promote politically, and then until it will be used and all that. But they said DSS actually reported back to Buhari, okay, and about their investigation on this, their candidate in APC then. And they said they actually rejected Tinubu, not because it didn't fit into the Nigeria kind of leadership narrative, but because of the consequences of his personality, his past and all that for Nigeria. So they told Buhari categorically that is a no-no. Now, they said this is one of the reasons why all those sabotaging that we have been hearing from his own party, even to the election and the rest, they said this could be one of the reasons why. But how did he escape all of them? That is where the point of him being an asset of a CIA comes valid. Yes. And you are right. We are not really digging into that much. We
need to amplify this. This is a treasonable offense.
It is.
So you cannot be locking up Nnamdi Kanu and be calling Dati saying he's making treasonable offense. But you've committed the most treasonable snitching against your own country. Snitching. I don't know how he did it. To me, as far as I'm concerned, I think he has bought the whole country. If he bought the whole country, why don't you just...
He didn't do it alone.
He didn't do it alone. So maybe we should just kukushi everything. Everybody be going your way. Because, bro, there's nothing left again. There's nothing left.
See, my lady, do you not think it's now going to be more difficult? Now that they said Tinubu promised a lot of people a lot of things for this power. They said he promised a lot.
I'm an Igbo lady. I'm an Igbo person.
Yes.
There's nothing left for us. I can only speak for my community. I don't think there's anything left for us in this place.
There is nothing left.
You will never. We are like the 4th class or 10th class citizen. We will never. They will never allow us to see the light of day.
No.
But I don't know what kind of by force marriage is this. Allow us to go. You not agree.
No.
Or treat us like you're equal. You not agree. So I don't know. I really don't know, Maigu. Well, that's just my contribution.
Thank you so much. Like we said, right? We said that all of us who are asking that Nigeria should be allowed to decide, Nigerians should be allowed to decide if they want to still be part of Nigeria or not, and under what condition. Or if everybody wants to go their separate ways, let's do it peacefully. No war, no killings, and the rest, right? Or those who want to force us together. That's what I'm saying now. I said, you see, we may not have all the resources to fight them, okay? But they will destroy themselves, all right? And in the process of them destroying themselves, the people will find their purpose. You know what? The time is coming. People are going to forget all these differences. You can quote me on that. I don't know how long it's going to take, but these people will make people forget all their differences soon. And they will face them.
The average Nigerian's attention span is like 2 minutes. Like we're on to the next thing, next minute. Anyway, let me use your platform as well, Lou. Please, if there are any well-meaning Nigerians that are not doing anything next Thursday, we are going to Rishi Sunak's office to go and ask him why he congratulated Tinubu in a hurry on the 20th. Yes, we are marching to Downing Street on next Thursday.
Right.
Between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. We'll be at number 10 at Rishi Sunak's office to ask him why he went to congratulate this person, knowing fully well that the elections were compromised. So any well-meaning Nigerian listening on your show, please turn up. There are going to be loads of Nigerians. We're marching to Rishi's office next week, Thursday, 20th, from 12 p.m. to 3.
You can bank on it, milady, right? Next Thursday, there will be a march in London, and the purpose is to go and ask Richie why.
Yes.
Without considering the effect of this on Nigerians. A lot of us who actually escaped persecution from Nigeria here, like why would you use your office to legitimize somebody like that? Yeah, everybody's listening.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Yeah, let me take another
call. Thank you so much.
You have a good
All right, cheers, Michael.
Cheers.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers. So I have another caller on the line, and here we go. Hello there.
Yeah, Michael.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Nice to speak to you again.
It's a pleasure. Everybody can hear.
Right. Okay. Yes. I'm going to say 2 things today. Yeah, 2 points. One, there's no point repeating about. We know that Tinubu is a habitual criminal, and when I mean it's a habitual criminal, it is a habitual criminal.
Right.
And if you're a habitual criminal, anything that surrounds you, you're always going to have it in a criminal way. The first thing that. Thank God that let's believe that this government will not work. If Tinubu happens to be in government, do you know the amount of... They will even hold him hostage. The criminal people that are surrounding him will hold Tinubu on blackmail because they have so much... The government will be so much rubbish. It's unbelievable. So that is not even something to discuss about because we know now that it has been established that Tinubu is a habitual criminal. He's been spending fortune. I don't know if I haven't got facts, but if the allegation that he's spending so much money, how is he going to recoup this money back? That means Nigeria will be in a total chaotic situation. Nigeria will be a complete mess. But my main issue today is I've been listening to you for a while now. And people don't understand what is happening. And it's about this plan of the Fulanis. And over a period of time, I listened to we all Nigerians, if a Yoruba man speak, we know the accent. If an Igbo man speak, we know the accent. If Fulani man would. Do you notice that in Northerners, I have not had many Northerners coming on this show. And I begin to question, I'm sure 100% certain. There are civilized, educated Northerners who are they don't live in Nigeria, they live in abroad. We want to know their political view for this what is happening. We want to know where they stand for. And that tells you that the elite in the north actually hold people hostage there completely for many decades. They've actually, in fact, let's assume that Udi management, it's not going to be easy because the type of education and orientation people from north is a lot. How come there's nobody from the northern region? We all on the same level for better Nigeria. Yeah, the truth of the matter, if everybody wants to be honest again, that the problem of Nigeria is not because you're Hausa. The problem of Nigeria is not because you're Yoruba. The problem of Nigeria is not because they're Jewish. The problem of Nigeria is not because of Christian. Because of the problem of Nigeria is not because of your Muslim. The problem of Nigeria, stealing. Who have been stealing with impunity continuously. And it's because of lack of good government and because of stealing. And that stealing aspect. I bet you, like, remember, there was one time I said to you,
yes,
trust me, if they put a law in Nigeria today that anybody that stole Nigerian money, after the Court of Appeal, after Supreme Court, if it's in our constitution, that person will be summarily public executed. Trust me, the stealing will stop in Nigeria. Most people will not even be involved in politics. Yeah. But my question today is that I give the northern elite, the youth in the north, because there must be some obedience. We cannot move Nigeria forward without them. Yeah, there must be some obedience in the north. Why do they not call to a program like this? And they can dispute.
I just lend their voices as well. Tell us the real picture of what is going on over there. They do call in. They do. It's just that most of those who are calling in from the middle belt part of, upper north there, right? The middle beltans. I have people here who are like from Benue, people from Taraba who have called in before. But I get your drift. Like,
I see your point. The middle belt, the Benue, the middle belt, the Benue,
yes.
The Plateau, the Southern Kaduna, we know their political stand already.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
I get you now. Yeah, I do get you now.
If you don't know, when I'm talking about, I want to hear somebody from Sokoto. I want to hear somebody from Bauchi. I want to hear somebody from Kano. I want to hear somebody from Bruno, from Kenuri. I don't want to hear from somebody from Zulu. I want to hear somebody from Sokoto. You don't have to agree. Yeah, I know. In order to tell them, please call me. It's not an easy thing.
I'm not somebody who is like I don't look fearful. So I told people, I said, you are free to disagree with us here, but do so without trying to play on our intelligence by telling us that what we know is not real, and then you're not giving us anything alternative to replace that. That's like playing on our own intelligence. Don't do that with us. Apart from that, right? Come here, disagree with us, disprove us, make it more interesting. I do
exactly.
I do, but people just don't. They love to type. They abuse me, typing, abusing me. Instead of them to pick with the phone and call in. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. Let me take another one so that we give others the chance as well. Right? Point taken. Thank you so much. The Empress, you are in with us tonight. Thank you very much for your generosity as always. Like that. So thank you. Hello there.
Hi, Mayego.
Hello, ma. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, ma. Can you hear me?
Oh my God, I am so excited.
I am too.
I'm very well. My name is Evelyn.
Right.
Yes.
And you are calling from, sorry, ma, you will need to move away from that broadcast there. Yes, you need to turn the volume of that TV off, or else we'll be having delay.
Dallas, Texas.
God bless you, ma. From Dallas. Go ahead, ma. Yeah, you need to move away and listen to your phone.
Okay,
yes,
okay. Yeah. Actually, I don't have the TV on. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, ma. I can hear you, please. Lady Evelyn. Did you say you are Evelyn, ma?
Yes.
Lovely. So, lady, you are live. Everybody can hear you, ma. Please go on.
All right. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk on this platform.
Thank you, ma.
I have been listening to you for a while now. My mom introduced me to your platform.
Aww.
And I just see that you are a blessing to our country, Nigeria.
Thank you.
And you look so much like my baby brother. So whenever I see you, I just remember him.
That's the connection. I love that. So we have a connection then. Yeah, we do have a connection. So
yes,
please,
we do. Yes, we do.
Go on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do come to the UK often. And anytime I come, I'm going to make sure I talk to you. Okay?
I will so much appreciate that, ma. Yes.
Business of the day.
Go on.
Thank you. Honestly, you have really enlightened a lot of us. Because most of us depend on some of the information we hear from the Nigerian press and people who are not honest. Most of us who live abroad, it's not because we like to be here, but because we have no place back home. And that is why we are entrapped here. We want a situation where we'll be like Ghanaians. We can go home on vacation. We can even relocate after living abroad for so many years. But these politicians are so selfish. They are not there because they have the interest of the people. They are there because they just want to suppress and continue to suppress us. I left Nigeria about 21 years ago. Wow. Nigeria was far, far better then than now. I went back home last year, August. I could not believe my eyes, what I saw in Lagos. It was very disappointing. I had to leave because I just couldn't understand why our country is so messed up. And it gives me, I don't know how to describe, but it pains my heart to see that people are seeing the decay and they are still supporting people like Tinubu.
I know.
Tinubu mentally, physically, educationally, he's not qualified. We have moved past that era of old politicians just coming there because they have the power, they have the money. This is dead age. This age, we need people who have it upstairs because things are moving fast, especially in developed countries. Tell me, can Tinubu go to the World Nation, United Nations, and speak as a president of a country? What is he going to say? He has nothing upstairs. So I'm please appealing to Nigerians. Let's forget about our tribe. Let's forget about where we come from. In the US here, we are Americans.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. I can come from Texas and my mother can claim New Jersey. My brother can claim Minnesota. And you can actually contest a seat from a different... Most of us know that like the Clintons.
Yes.
They were governors in Arkansas.
That's
but
right.
the wife ended up being a senator from New York. Let us see ourselves as Nigerians, not I'm Yoruba, I'm Igbo, I'm Hausa. They should scrap that if they want us to be together as a country, except they are ready to divide. Then we can go by our ethnicity.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But if we want to be a federation, we should forget about our ethnicity and look at ourselves as Nigerian. And like you normally say,
yes,
everything that is going on, it affects Hausa man. It affects the Yoruba man. It affects the Igbo man. It's not like because Tinubu is there, the Yorubas are going to be better than the Hausas, or the Igbos are going to be better than the Yorubas. All of us are suffering. So please, let us see ourselves as Nigerians first before anything. And my prayer is that day, 29th, as people are predicting, that the Almighty God will make it possible that that man will not be sworn in as president. He does not merit that at all. He does not. Let me give other people chance to talk.
God bless you, Lady Evelyn. I mean,
you'll be hearing more from me.
Thank you, ma. I could listen to you all night, and then I'm just going to agree with you everything you say. Like I've been nodding here and there, right? Thank you, and I hope I get to hear more from you in the future. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma. And my regards to Grandma. Tell her we spoke tonight. Yeah, tell her that we spoke. I spoke to my God bless you, ma. So. I will take this. Another
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, Mayego. I'm so glad I got you today.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. How are you, ma?
I'm good. I'm
Beautiful.
calling from Maryland, US.
Oh, I'm lucky with the Americans tonight. How is Maryland this morning or afternoon?
Yeah, we are so lucky tonight.
I know.
This is my first time anyway.
God bless you, man.
You're just blessed in my ego. I'm addicted to your live show. In fact, if I come back anytime home, I'll just rush to my television and start beginning to watch.
Thank you.
I have a lot of things to say.
Please.
I have a lot of things to say.
You have the floor. Go on.
Yeah. I just want to say something about Tinubu. You know, a lot of people that are supporting Tinubu, it's not all of them that are supporting him because of money. A lot of them are under serious blackmail. A lot of them
like they have compromise on them that Tinubu is also using, forcing them to have to support him. Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
Right. Go on.
Remember, one thing you have to know, Tinubu is somebody, he has a very bad network in Nigeria. His network is so strong. As I'm talking to me, I still believe that even the Northerners now, they are even scared of him. Because he has gone beyond what they thought of him. Are you getting my point?
I am following you.
He has entered every corner. So they too, they are struggling with their head. If you watch the level at which Rufai and the rest of them are making noise, they're no longer making noise about it. I don't know if you understand me.
I do.
Then, if you look at it, this guy, he has network both in Igbo land, both in the north, everywhere. He has everybody. And it didn't start today.
No doubt.
So people have had this presidential ambition all this while for years.
That is true.
And he was preparing himself for it. He made the money, saved the money, and was preparing himself for this particular day. But you know, his greatest undoing is this American case. That was his greatest undoing.
That's something they couldn't have buried successfully if they had gone.
And because he never saw Obi coming,
they didn't see.
Tinubu knows that Wike might be coming. He knows that Atiku will be coming. He knows that Kwankwanzo will be coming, but he never saw Obi coming.
No.
Because if Tinubu had seen Obi coming, Tinubu would have put his flashlight on Obi and tapped all his conversations as far back as 5 years ago or 10 years ago. So he never saw him. So he had nothing on him. Obi took him unaware. So he did not prepare himself for Obi, but he prepared himself for other people.
For others.
That was why Obi was his greatest undoing. And as God will have it, Obi have a good record.
Are you getting my point?
So that he cannot.
They said he's a saint, yeah. You know something? They said if you put Obi, like not like they are trying to turn him to a pope, okay. But if all of us want to be honest and sincere, okay, if you put Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, Kwakwanso, even Wike you mentioned now, right? I mean, in all sincerity, if nobody is being biased and all that, you will have to say no, remove that Obi from them because these ones they look alike. So, like you said, Tinubu have compromise on everybody, so he can easily use that on them. But that of Obi coming at the 11th hour, telling everybody to go and verify, and for 10 months, they couldn't find anything. You are right. That's something they never prepared for. They didn't see it coming.
You see people, you see great men that you so much respect as of yesterday, great men that fought for integrity yesterday, that are coming to say things that you don't understand.
They're now sounding compromised.
But in one way or the other, they have compromised and is using it against them. If this people APC, if they can tap into Obi's conversation, who and who have they not tapped into their conversation in Nigeria?
They haven't.
Because he has it everywhere. Secondly, what do they call it? I want to remind you something about Buhari.
Right.
I still believe somewhere in my heart that Buhari had originally a good intention to make this election work, but a lot of secrets are there. Tinubu is holding him. He's shocking Buhari that he has. You know, when they started the campaign, he was not going to campaign with him.
He wasn't following him. He wasn't attending.
He was not attending. He was like, he should vote for whoever you want to vote. This is my last I want to give to you. But all of a sudden, after Tinubu threat, which the presidency did not even do anything about. All of a sudden, the guy started dancing to their tune. This is somebody that has something on that people. He has a lot on them. A lot of secrets that we don't know that he has on them. So now, if Buhari will play a game, he will play a game like a neutral person and ask somebody he will pull a because Buhari to conquer Tinubu now. what he would do, he would pull a trigger and somebody else to shoot.
Well, it seems that Buhari is just waiting to just get away from all of this. He's been saying it again and again. Like, I want to go away. I want to run away. And nobody should call me. Don't even come to me.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly. So he might be pulling a trigger from behind, asking somebody to shoot. Because there's a lot of secrets that we don't know about.
I see.
Now I want to talk. There's the other thing you were talking about. Okay, let's not go to that. I would have drawn. The other thing you were talking about.
Which one?
The tribalism in Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
On the Igbo people, and look, I must
we
tell
call
you,
it Igbophobia, if you remember, like where everybody just have to find a reason to hate an Igbo man because it's the right thing to do when you want to feel among in Nigeria today. It's so sad. And I'm glad that a lot of people are paying attention to. Go on, man, please.
You know the truth.
Tell us.
There's this thing about Igbo and Yoruba. There's this code that there's this code. Igbo and Yoruba, they are like that twins that don't agree. You understand me? So sometimes they agree to fight each other. Somebody will come in between them and tear them to fight against themselves. That is what has been happening. The other day you mentioned my father's name, the only Igbo man in Western House of Assembly, the one that took the mess. That's my father. So when this Akin, what was his name? What's his name? The old premier. What's his name? Akintola.
Yeah, I said Akintola. Akintola.
Yes. But when people write stories, they don't even bring the real story. Akintola and FCA, who happened to be my father.
Wow.
They were like one of the major reasons of that issue between the Akintolas and was tribalism against the Igbos.
Yes.
That's the major reason. And
that was the genesis. I was going back to some old archived recorded radio programs of Action Group, some of their campaigns, and some of the members who also, like when the Action Group was destroyed and all that, they started another one. Then I started listening to Lakitolamo. Hey, or more people get bigotry or more. If some of us go back and that was the moment I told myself. You see, that was when I told myself. I said, you know what? How do I tell people that they should read history, knowing what they will find in history, right? You know what I said? If I tell people to read the history, right, and they go back to read that some of our leaders, some of our heroes, some of them are bigots. They are divisive entities and all that.
They are serious bigots.
Say you get but we shouldn't be prisoners of history. Yeah, please. Mm-hmm.
So I trying to really have to go back to the drawing board for we to be able to heal and know where did this thing originate from? Because some of them were hyping that the originators of this bigotry we are talking about.
It was
because they were living as one before. My father was the first councillor of Ajeromi Felodu local government, an Igbo man. From there, he entered Premier House in Ibadan, the only Igbo man in Western House of Assembly. You understand me? So this thing started from somewhere. It started from somewhere. So I thought you have to go back to the drawing board. That's where we will heal from. Yorubas, they are not meant to be haters.
No, we're not supposed to.
Northerners, they are bad instigators. They can
it's just bad politics. If a lot of people go back to that First Republic politics, it wasn't good. It wasn't. And people were believing their politicians right then. In fact, I'm saying people believe when they told them that the Igbos are this or that, or the Yorubas are this or that. People believe their political leaders. Only a few people were actually finding out what is true or not at the time.
You know the truth. When the war, after the war, all my father's property was taken.
Wow.
It's still a Yoruba man that fought my father's Yoruba friend that fought for those properties to come back to most of the properties to come back
and return
even
them
after
back.
My father's death. So you find out that it's still few of these people that will hype, that will respect so much.
Yes.
I don't want to start calling names.
I know.
So I will not start building people.
I know. I mean, we said that we have told ourselves that when the proper healing will start, it will start with telling the real truth. It may hurt at first, but knowing it at times can actually get us to heal from it and say, okay, so no wonder this is why. Oh, that's so painful. But now we've learned from it. We shouldn't be the prisoners of history. We should learn from history and build on it. I hope a lot of us are actually doing that.
Let me say one shocking
Yes, please.
Originally, the Biafran, they didn't go. You know, the top politicians, they had to travel to the east for a meeting when this thing was going on.
Right.
They didn't originally go home to start a war. They went for a meeting, and the war started from there. That was how most of them.
So majority didn't return or unable to
before they left.
Sad.
Are you getting my point?
I got that.
So it's sad. But that's okay. We'll just hope that one day we'll be able to bring out this topic about this issue.
We must.
And discuss this. But now I want to go to Showore. I'm sorry. I know you like Showore, but there's something about Showore that...
But you have to say your truth, too. Don't care about what I have for Showore. Yes, please.
I have to say my mind.
Yeah.
In Loki, I believe that Showore is working for Tinubu. I can give you my why.
Yeah, sure, please. Fire.
Yes. What I said to you is that Showore was one of the pioneers, one of the people that brought about this drug case about Tinubu in the past. You know that, right?
Sure, I do.
Now, when the election was going on, you remember in the past when Buhari was coming to contest against Jonathan, there was a huge propaganda against Jonathan, even when I know that he's corrupt, but I know it's better than Buhari government.
Of course.
And Showore was one of the pioneers, the media houses. They used to pull Jonathan, that they used him a lot.
I know.
So then Showore was never in condemnation against even the APC, the Tinubu gang that was fighting to put Buhari in place. He was never against them. He never dragged anybody to this one, whether he was dragging Jonathan. After that part, now Buhari came in. I just see Showore as that guy that was fighting these people at the end of the day. He didn't get the position he was meant to get, and he came back to fight to look for a position. And now I'm just trying to put one-on-one together.
Right.
Looking at it, Tinubu has always played the game of putting a stooge in opponent's house, in his opposition, to work against, to get his desired plan for things he wants. Remember that Tinubu wants bribe people. We hope you know about that.
Yes, I do.
He wants bribe. So Tinubu is a man that believes that money can get anything. He can go to any length to put a stooge anywhere, which is see him playing it out in Labour Party chairman.
We are currently witnessing.
Labour Party. Yes. Now, what he has been doing, whatever he wants to win it, he said he has played out in Lagos State. Every other opponent from Lagos State is not APC member, because he has always put a stooge in the opposition party to work against, to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, they always plant them everywhere as well. But all these were always like before election. But post-election, that is what got some people angry about Showore. People are like, the election is done now. Why are you still doing this? And,
God bless you.
Well, I get what you mean.
Now, during the election, we all know that even if Obi doesn't have a good, let's say Obi was once a governor. Showore was claiming that Obi is not this, Obi is not that.
Yeah.
But there was no record, there's no evidence to most of the things you were saying. When Showore during the campaign, Showore never dragged Tinubu on the serious issues.
I know. I think, in Yoruba land, you know something, my lady, you know something, in Yoruba land, right? We always say that people don't throw stones at trees that has no fruits. Yeah? It is the tree with so much fruits that actually gets so much, stones, sticks, and all that. We cannot deny that Peter Obi stole the show in this whole thing. He stole the show from the word go. Even before his declaration. It was pretty much like, I remember how it all went down when PDP, when disobedient were, then there was not obedient. There was no obedient, just young people. They were telling PDP that if PDP give Peter Obi their ticket, they can go to sleep. They will do the job. I remember that time. So Obi stole the show from the moment he said, yes, I am going to run, that everybody just got interested in using his name, attacking him just to be also kind of being in the media. Became a thing. But I wasn't expecting a lot of people who saw what happened, especially what happened where people have been attacked, denied the right to vote, and all of these things that happen. And people still turn around today, somehow, they prefer to attack Obi and obedient. Why the people who committed this, right? I mean, it's kind of unbelievable. Exactly. But I get what you mean.
Yes. That's what I was looking at him after the election, and he's still doing this. I said, where is this coming from?
It's
this guy working for Tinubu or what? But I don't understand. Where is this? So are you being paid for this? Where is this coming from?
I understand.
Election is over. Why don't you move on?
I mean, we have seen the injustice that happened, right? All of us should be holding INEC and APC right now. We're supposed to be asking them what they have done. But unfortunately, it be like now be everybody one hold. Unfortunately.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, after the election, a lot of things have come up against Tinubu and his people. You have not dragged them to that point. But at any slight mistake from Obi, you drag this guy. I think you're dragging a Nigerian local generator. I don't understand.
The Tiger generator.
So a lot of things is questionable because when I look at what he was doing today, I remember that when he was Labour president, everybody was hoping on him, thinking he was clean until he entered. Look, I used to tell people, you don't say you are too good until you are able to handle public funds. Being a student union president does not mean that you can handle a public fund to the extent of being a governor. It's never the same thing.
You pass
through that fire. You will test, you will know that because there's something about money. Money is this huge investigation that comes with money. When you know that you are in charge and you are immune for that 8 years that you are in charge.
Especially in Nigeria or as a governor, you can do whatever you want.
It's a different ball game. And I challenge anybody. It is difficult for you to see someone that has 70% good record as a governor in Nigeria. Because the system is badly corrupt. So if you even see somebody with 50% or 60%, give that person his crown.
I mean, it's like a sainthood. I think that's what annoys people, right? It annoys a lot of people that some people are saying Peter Obi looks like saint, and they can't cope with it to say you are calling a politician a saint. He's a criminal too. You see, people are even saying that someone is saying that he's a criminal. They don't need evidence. They just have to say it because according to them, everybody's a criminal. So I think that's one of the reasons why people don't like him. Do you get that? Because knowing that is true, they can't trace billions to him. They can't trace properties of government to him. They can't trace to his family member. So are you saying he's a saint? What makes him a saint? He must have done something somewhere. So I think they don't like him for that. We can obviously agree on that. You get that? Because apart from that, majority of the things they say about him are all makeup. I agree with you on that, by the way.
Honestly,
let me take another one. You and I.
It's good to see. I feel good speaking with you today.
It's been a pleasure.
Don't mind about my voice.
Forget about voice. I could listen to you all night. See, I could listen to you all night. Just like I told my former lady, right? It's because it's so rare that on Mayegun's Diary Political to have successive women calling in, and I know what it takes when women actually show interest in politics, and then for them to actually come outside as well and express what they know about the entire politics. Some men may not find it kind of romantic. I do, and I could listen to you all night. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad I spoke with you. Thank you,
ma. You stay safe. Okay, bye bye.
All right.
So I'll take another one, and it's true. If you're a woman, if you're a woman, I mean, if you are a man and you are sitting down like this, and your woman is on a political program, having a chat, making a conversation, political conversation, and all that, policy and all that. People, Oma, if you be me, I go just sit and say, yes. That's my lady.
Hello,
ma. Sorry for keeping you waiting. How are you?
I'm at the verse. At the verse. I would always shout, dog, there on this thing. All like Bado people just enter anyhow.
They have always been like that. They have always been like that. Anyway.
No, this one are proper APC. They are there for us this night because they are not focusing. And Princess she's not even there. Anyway, they are not important to us.
Where is Princess? Okay. I will do something. I'm so sorry. I'll check. Okay. Don't worry, ma. I'll make somebody else do the job for us, and then we will not be distracted. Okay?
No, you can have like 2 people or 3 people.
I can do that.
Like 2 or 3 people. If Princess is not in, somebody else can do it.
No.
They are really distracting and it's so annoying.
Oh, okay.
And one of them was even saying that Mayegun cannot remove me. Anyway,
in the temple of truth, you are disturbing people and you are confident saying that you cannot be removed. But I'll let you continue, ma. I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that. You continue. You have your slot.
Okay. So I saw something online saying that have you seen the picture that they said Abike Dabiri was the one that went to go and release Peter Obi?
I've seen it. That was where we started. If you're watching your screen, I have a copy. Here you get. If you are watching your screen right now, I'll put it on. Yes, I'll put it on for
somebody
you.
Somebody send it to me that you send it to my ego. I said, as you said, because I always send to you, but you always get it. Anyway, you got your agent.
I have a way of
anyway,
I know. But you know something,
I trust you,
if
Baba.
you check your screen, this is I explained it when we started. Yeah, this is the genesis of the picture. Okay, if you are watching on the screen right now as we are talking, okay, you continue listening to the phone, right, and you check your screen, you will see the source of the photo that they photoshopped.
Okay.
Now this is the photo on the screen. Now they have to put Abike and Obi here. Do you see the changes?
Yeah.
That's what they did. Wait for it.
Yeah, I've seen the different picture.
It's coming on now.
Obasanjo was talking Obasanjo was talking to Obi.
Yes. It's a terrible Photoshop. Nonsense. But yeah, people will know. This is 2023. It is not 1921. But that's what some of these people don't even realize, right? That you can lie to people in the morning, but within few hours, right? People will debunk them.
They'll bring results now.
And the whole thing will be gone.
Maybe they've forgotten that we are no more in 90 whatever shit they said they are. Sorry, my language. I don't understand. Anyway.
Yes, ma'am.
Seriously, people still don't understand the reason why the reason why people supported obedience. People don't really understand. It's not because of Obi. They just don't want APC and PDP there. People don't really understand that fact. They need to get it right. People are not really. It's not because of Obi. Stupid people are still believing because of that. It's not about him. They just want power change. They want to change of power. It's not that Obi. Yes, we supported Obi. Fine, me, I'm obedient, 100%.
Right.
But it's not Obi. It's not because of Peter Obi. Because we don't want powers in those. I'm Robert, Benwere. I don't know the name. When you call them, we don't even want them there.
No, I have this vibe, or now their names comes, okay? I call them opportunists. I call them scavengers.
100%.
I call them freeloaders. I call them pickpockets. I call them chancers. These are the names of those who actually take from you.
You have name for them. You have name for them because sometimes I just wonder that how these people, how did they go to bed? How?
They sleep well, oh. Even people don't think the way you think.
They sleep well.
There is somebody. See, who is that person called Josh? Because we won't try that. Okay, Josh. Oh, they say somebody.
Josh.
I can't see the person. I've been looking. Everybody is saying Josh Lad. Josh Lad
and one other guy.
Give me the other name, before you go.
I can't remember the guy's name again because they are so annoying.
People will give me the names, okay? Ma'am, you have just about a minute more if you want to use it or you want to go back with that battle in the comments. Go on, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, what I want to say is that your friend is Showore.
Yes, ma'am.
It's better you call him. Because that is the mistake he's making.
Okay.
Youth could have supported him. But when you too believe in yourself and you believe you cannot carry youth along and you can do it by yourself, na failure, you go fail. Showore need to calm down and bring youth along. He should sit back and watch. Because we could have supported Showore, he's a good candidate, but because he's so hot-headed, he doesn't listen to people, he believes what he's saying. Nobody knows more than I do. This is not SUG, this is Nigeria politics.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Showore is young.
And please, ma, go on. Sorry.
Showore is strong, smart guy. God gave him wisdom, but he needs to calm down and watch how youth behaves in Nigeria.
That's right.
If you really want to get the power, people would support him. Look the way Obi came like a thunder. Because when Obi came out, personally, I was like, they are all the same. But because I listened to Obi I was the confidence the guy carried, the way he was talking.
I know. I mean, I was confident, and people were like watching Mayegun. Is this Mayegun falling in love with Toby? I said, I talk about what I see. A lot of you want to undermine this. You are saying that this thing is not real. It's not happening. I am seeing something different. I am telling you, my friends, here, something is bigger coming. Something that is going to sweep this establishment. Mayegun, don't waste your time. I said, are you watching? Are you seeing? And I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. I also believe that they will actually come out and crush them later.
Wrong. But people don't see that is the confidence in him, the way he was talking. If I thought the guy they lie, but he was still like, I go believe this guy. The confidence he carries, like even now, people believe he's still contest, he's still campaigning. He's not campaigning, but that vibe, that spirit, that guy carries.
Atiku and Tinubu said they no help matter. When Tinubu talks, it's just for comedy. People want to laugh. Not for anything serious.
How do you know? So how could people because of comedy?
How could people even forget that we're actually laughing at Tinubu's videos? Not because it's making any sense. We just want to watch him because we want to laugh. People now forgot all of that. These are also part of the reasons why undecided people decided not to even do anything with APC at all. But they are making it look like, that didn't happen.
Tinubu just came like, Donald Trump in America, during his period, we were laughing every day. We just laugh. I'm bored. Let me go to American TV. Let me go and watch. Let him talk. That's exactly the thing. And people were really telling me, twins mom, we have to vote for APC because this cruise go long. Because if Peter Obi get there, we go too serious. We go too serious. We want to make the guy just a fuck up. You understand?
Remember.
But anyway,
we see how it goes.
They can't get it right.
You know something, ma. That's why they said we should be very careful of what we wish for. You remember when people said that Nigeria is so messed up that sometimes all you need with the frustration going on in Nigeria, the failed leadership and the insecurity, everything, all you need in Nigeria is to have data. Make sure you have data so that whatever your problem is, go online. You can laugh.
Just laugh it off.
And somebody said, with Tinubu as the president, even when Nigeria is going up in smoke, Nigerians will still be laughing when they see him. Because
I'm telling you, see the way they adapted. See the way they just adapted to cashless politics. Just like that. They just started cruising. They don't care. I'll be like, suffering and smiling. Fella. The guy just like, who do us this one? Who do us this one? Mayegun Baba, I rest my case. God be with you. We are coming to bring the corporate to Wemoto.
I agree.
Yes, so Baba. Okay, take care.
Josh anytime. Any other person call my attention. Mama, pay attention to it now. When people speak, when people are talking on the phone, me, I'll be looking at the comments.
You can call. You can. Since Princess is available, just maybe like direct cut or one true emperor.
Okay.
Or like me, I watch OPG or not fire.
Don't worry, ma. Okay, I will pick anyone I see. Yes, ma. So you know something.
Like me,
yes, ma. Put your name on. Go there and just say Mayegun, that's me back. Go back in the comment now. Say Mayegun, that's me back on the. I'm back on the beat now. Back in the temple. Okay. So I will know it's
back
you.
On the I have time for them.
God bless.
I have time for them.
Thank you, ma. So let me take another one. If I'm going to get somebody to Director Scott, somebody has nominated you. Mama Onosoya, when she joins the comment section, she's going to get on the beat as well.